How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. They shooting up schools out here in these streets. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say went to the beach this week. I hope that you enjoyed that water. Hope that you had done enjoyed that water. What it do? They shooting people. We got to take the guns away. Yeah. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? It don't look like they sending out these notifications, though. They be out here tripping. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday out here in the street. Y'all come right on in. Sit yourselves right on down. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. I am Willie Williams. This is not Nightly News right here in the doggone street. We streaming live on Twitch. Let me go on and see. We're streaming live on Twitch. We got 250 followers. We're trying to get up to 255 by the week's end. We also streaming live on Twitter, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, and Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Wherever y'all at, y'all go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, subscribe. Let people know that you're around here. Do not be afraid to subscribe and share. You're not going to get in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble. Your little lala ain't going to leave you. Your man is not going to break up with you or none of that fly stuff right there. Is that a commercial behind me? It's really going bad. I don't know now. Why is this thing not functioning right? It's messing me up. Something's really going on. Oh, all I had to do is scroll down. My bad. Let me go ahead on and post this. I did the wrong thing. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I think I'm in the wrong place. Hold on. Let me go on and get my life together first. I got it. Bam. I was looking at the wrong doggone chat out here in these streets. Let me make sure I got it right. Okay, bam. And I need to go ahead on and pin that right there to the top, man. If y'all would like to support a player out here in these doggone street, we got a thing called GoFundMe. We down bad. We done lost a whole channel. We trying to rebuild. If y'all want to help a player rebuild, just go on around there and hit that button thing that's in the that I done pinned to the top over there on YouTube. You say, Willie, get your stuff together. I'm sure enough trying to. Y'all, I had wanted to call in. I swear for God. I had wanted to go ahead on and call in, man. Jesus. I don't know. I ain't really been feeling it. I really ain't been feeling it. How many of you all have went round to the number 7 channel, the Willie Williams Show, number 7 channel? That's what we put up the standalone videos. Thank y'all if y'all have went on round there, subscribe, and hit the thumbs button. Hit the bell so y'all can get the what is that thing called? The notifications when a player going on and upload around there, which I'm still uploading. I'm trying to upload like 500 a month. Trying to upload like 500 a month. Last month I did like 370. I put up like 370 over there on the number 7 channel for last month. They had done showed me how many I had done put up. I'm trying to hit 500 this month. You know what I'm saying? You say you've been watching the video. I sure enough appreciate that right there, man. The 405 OKC, Oklahoma City's up in the building. What it do? Say ain't no call-ins. It's too much work news we need out here in these streets. You right. You is so right. I just been feeling some type of way, man. Like for real, y'all. Damn it. Easter coming. Mama's Day coming. Father's Day / LGBT Day coming. The summer here. hurricane season, like we got, damn, it's so much that's finna go ahead on and happen out here in these doggone streets. You say, Willie, get one of your la-las to clean your Gucci, you'll feel like a young something man again. You might be right about that right there. They got to clean the Gucci. 420 is on his way around here. 420 on his way around here. Y'all go ahead up. Listen, we got to start sending our kids to school. Start sending the kids to school with bulletproof vests on, stuff like that right there. I know it may be too much clothing for your kids out here in these streets, but damn it, they shoot. Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. He say, is Willie gonna be here? He say, I feel you if not. Listen, I be tired, y'all. I think I just be mentally tired sometimes, and like my brain be hurting. I think that my brain just be like, you know what, pimp, we need to just go ahead on and take a little break real quick, though. Like, go to sleep or something. I'm thinking that I probably need to just go to sleep or something more than I'm doing. Maybe I'm not sleeping enough. Maybe I'm not. That's probably what it is. Maybe I'm not sleeping enough. Atlanta's up in the building. What it do? Tampa, Florida's up in this thing. What's happening? Baltimore's in this bit. Aunt say at work with it. Get that paper. Ooh, y'all. Today the last day? Today the last day. If you ain't filed your doggone taxes, hell, either file your taxes or get an extension. If you want them to cut the check. Y'all know that y'all owe some people. Hell, this income tax can probably get a lot of y'all out of debt right now. It can help y'all move. You can pay down some stuff like that right there. You can prepare yourself for the summer. If you have not already got your flood insurance and all that fly stuff, get that stuff before the summer, especially if you're in Florida. Get your flood zone stuff done. It's Florida, South Carolina, maybe like Louisiana, parts of Texas, something like that right there, some Alabama or something like that. Get your little flood thing on. We coming up in the summer, and typically you can't get flood insurance after hurricane season. You can't get it during hurricane season, especially in Florida. No. They ain't gonna sell you nothing. Trying to tell you. But anyway, y'all, let's go on and jump right on into it. I ain't even much gonna hold you. I ain't trying to talk your head off. In Dallas, damn it, the school, they shoot them up. We got an interview from one of the students.
I want you to listen to at least one of the students. She's 18 years of age. I spoke with her just a second ago. Where were you at the time?
In my classroom beside the hallway. We heard all the gunshots.
About how many did you hear?
Like 7.
Oh my goodness gracious. So did you guys go into lockdown? How does it work for you in your classroom?
But then they had said that we can go outside.
But then they said we could go outside. I don't think she heard the question, but shout this baby out, because even like her baby hairs, they look a little silky. I don't know what she did. Listen, this is damn near at the end of the day, right? They still silky.
But did you guys go into lockdown? How does it work for you in your classroom?
But then they had said that we can go outside.
That baby said, and then they just said we can go outside.
They escorted you guys out to the stadium?
And then there was just a lot of blood on the floor.
Who is she answering?
How are you and the rest of the students dealing with all of this? When it first popped off? You had
But it's not the first time it has happened, actually, so it's kind of like normal to us. I wouldn't say normal, but it's not good security here, so it's kind of normal to us with the security issues. You know, a lot of people bring guns up here every day. Like, it's an everyday thing.
It's an everyday thing? Who is she talking to?
People post their guns up here, be posting guns at the school, seeing they not lacking, and so, yeah.
The students be posting guns at the school talking about they not lacking out here. So she's telling us that they is posting it, where else do you post it? On the internet. And these students is not being arrested, and everybody know that there's guns at the school every day.
That last comment, I want to keep in proper context. Again, I'm talking to a student making that kind of claim. Obviously, there are metal detectors here. There's concern, as it is at any secondary school and throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area, when you have something like this happen. But I can tell you that...
Did he try to dismiss what she just said by telling us that the school got metal detectors? Did he just call that beautiful, darker hue 18-year-old sister a lie? He said, I just want to be clear. We got to hear what she said. Damn it, she's telling us from the inside. She telling us from the inside.
Kind of normal to us with the security issues. You know, a lot of people bring guns up here every day. Like, it's an everyday thing. Like, some people post their guns up here, you know, be posting guns at the school, seeing they not lacking. And so, yeah.
That last comment, I want to keep in proper context. Again, I'm talking to a student making that kind of claim. Obviously, there are metal detectors here. There's concern, as it is at any secondary school.
He said, I want to keep it in proper context. What do you mean, proper context? I don't give a damn if there is metal detectors there. We is hearing from a student. She know what's going on more than us adults who is in the media. He just dismissed that sister. Nah. The claim that she making, we can't believe it because she a girl. Go ahead.
And throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area when you have something like this happen. But I can tell you that parents here, two of them I spoke with, talked about, as they say, not again, because this has happened here again, and the concern about the process to ensure proper security to keep weapons out of this school and frankly any other school. That student and others did talk about the fact that there was an adult, a teacher we assume, that put a tourniquet on this youngster leg who was injured to get him properly transported out. And again, some indication there may have been at least one other injured from this gunfire. No indication we have from police or the school system at this point on the whereabouts of this gunman. I've not heard any information regarding that at all, what his status may be at this point.
I just kind of feel some type of way that he just brushed that baby off. She snitched. Sometimes we got to listen to the snitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen. And this is why the young folks really don't be listening to like the adults, because the adults brush the young folks off. That's a whole problem right there. Let me just keep it in context about what that baby had done seen.
But it's not the first time it has happened, actually, so it's kind of like normal to us. I wouldn't say normal, but it's like, it's not good security here, so it's kind of normal to us with the security issues. You know, a lot of people.
So this is her real hair. That baby got real baby hair edges and stuff. Go ahead.
People bring guns up here every day. Like, it's an everyday thing. Like, some people post their guns up here, you know, be posting.
Some people post their guns, and I thought that us law enforcement out there in Dallas is paying attention to the internet with these young folks posting their guns. Especially if they post them at the school. It has to be something in the background when they is posting that's telling us that they posting in a doggone school. She just told us, man, this shit ain't really, it ain't that serious. It's every day around here. I don't even know what y'all talking about. This is every day. And speaking of her, hold on. I think I got one before her. With it was another little sugar who had done said something. Oh, all right. Let's see if this one right here gonna say the same thing then. Here we go.
What did you hear?
Well, I was in biology class, and my teacher, she was going over our work, and we heard a gunshot. And at first, I was trying to process it because, like, usually, like, they have like little, like, they like smack, like. They're around the halls and like they play around, so like I was processing it until it went off again, and it was faster this time. So that's when me and my classmates, we got up and we went behind the teacher's desk.
And the shooting happened at Wilmer Hutchins School in Dallas. Dallas school shooting today.
And I was making sure my classmates were okay. And then we went into the storage room, and we had waited there until we got escorted out.
What's going through your mind right now?
I'm still trying to process like with everything that's going on, and like this happened last year, and like experiencing it, because today's my this is my first year in high school, so like experiencing it's like a traumatic experience. Like,
so you mean to tell me that they've had a shooting last year in the same school, but this her first year? So maybe the dog you sister was telling the truth. Shit, we got guns up here like all the time. He's just not shooting.
So many things going around my head. Like, I'm texting my family, and they're making sure that I'm okay and stuff.
Your godmother? Your godmother?
Yeah.
What? I mean, did you get the call, or what? What was going through your mind coming to get her?
I got the call, and I just.
Why did she take her job badge off? Is she supposed to be on the job right now?
I'm blessed that the media was here to report and let us know what was going on. Mm-hmm. She was frantically calling me when I received the call, and I'm just glad she's okay. I pray that they can overcome this. This is the reality, unfortunately, that we live in, especially here in Texas. It seems like every day there's something going on, but she's okay in one piece, and I can ask for nothing else.
I was literally out here this time last year for the shooting. Back-to-back shootings, regardless of the circumstances, does it make you kind of...
It's a wake-up call, I think, for the students to truly understand that it's very real and it's present in our own backyard.
And that's kind of what he just had done said. They were just out there last year for the same doggone thing. To say, well, a student got shot in the class last year at this school. Got to be.
And but
somebody gonna get sued.
I think with any parent, we're gonna do, when the call comes, we're gonna run and be here. So,
but y'all can't do nothing though. We speak a lot about the school shooting things when school shootings happen, but she said that we gonna do what we supposed to do as parents, and we gonna be there when they done shot up the school, and then we get the phone call like my kids, something like that right there. We gonna run on around there, and then y'all got to wait 3-4 damn hours before they release your children. When you could have been at work. Do y'all know that y'all getting paid by the hour? Y'all missing like $125, something like that right there for your little 3, 4, 5 hours wait and stuff, and then y'all be driving in traffic, and then y'all panicking, and then y'all hurrying, and then there's accidents and all that fly stuff right there. So y'all done waste about 6 hours, which y'all could have stayed on the job until you got off. Do y'all know that y'all can stay on y'all job, and by the time they get ready to release y'all children, it'll be time for y'all to get off work?
So I think as a community, we just have to be more aware, and the kids need to speak up if they know or see something. And I know that that's something that the district is really pushing. And so we just need our kids to really put forth that, let the authorities know if they know that, because it seems like this was something that was pre-planned.
Premeditated. Again, just like the doc used to say, said, well, she is 18, so she's an adult, but a teen at the same doggone time. It's every day though. She ain't shocked by it. Every day I hear in these doggone street, whether y'all want to believe it or not, it just is what it is, you know. Hell. Speaking of school, damn it, what time it is? 21 after the hour. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, Twitter, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show, YouTube, The Willie Williams Show Live, The Willie Williams Show Live. Yeah. Thank y'all for being around here. Can we get some more thumbs ups? Can we get some more thumbs up? I need some more supports. I'm finna beg. I'm finna do a little begging. We got the like button. We got the share button. We got PayPal. We got Cash App. We got Super Chat. We got Patreon. We got the join button, the membership button, the subscribe button. We got all these doggone buttons. We got the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Click on the Get link if y'all would like to support a player. Grab you some merch out here in these doggone street. Here we got Pleasant Candles. We got Pleasant Candles. Ooh. I was just in the shop. Bam. Hold on. Bam. Look at it. Ooh, that lavender just, Jesus, make it feel so good. Listen, we got multiple fragrances, man. If y'all would like for y'all area to smell better than it does right now, just go around that up. PleasantCandles.com. Support a player. We got businesses, and the tariffs is not affecting me right now. Players, we may have a big, ladies, it's really ladies. y'all may be having just a tad bit of a problem, but it may affect the men a lot more. This may affect the men. It may cost us a little bit more, for dates and stuff, because y'all do like this thing called dates. I ain't even grow up like that. That must be something new. But speaking of the tariffs, the tariffs, which is a tax, y'all can Google it. It's a tax. We got some dog you folks who is in business who say that the tariffs is affecting they bottom line out here in Memphis. This is involving the hair industry. Here we go.
Well, hair salons have long been safe havens and cultural cornerstones, but in Memphis, local owners say the latest threat isn't style related, it's political. Now, as China fires back over U.S. tariffs, ABC 24's Lauren Turman shows how global tensions are snipping more than just split ends.
To many, hair salons are more than just dryers and combs.
This is me providing therapy and, counseling sessions and supporting families.
Especially in and around Memphis, known for its unique style and soul.
Well, thank you for being patient, ma'am.
Hair Angel Love salon owner Angela Castor works every day to further her dream.
I've been in business going on my 6th year now, here in the Bartlett area. Clientele from the beginning, we started post-COVID.
Now, after switching from healthcare to hair care, that dream, she says, is once again being threatened.
Trying to stay competitive and still provide a service to the clients, the tariffs is definitely making us feel it.
China, where many hair products are sourced from, responded to President Trump's actions on Friday with a 125% retaliatory tariff.
Their products come from China, so they're making us feel it. So we continue to try to think of things that we could do to soften the blow for our clients.
You say Trump out here trying to save these baby edges.
Because we have to go up.
Terrence T.B. Boyce, who owns the Fireproof Discount Store, is also noticing a swift difference in prices.
It's gonna hurt. America and China, we can all come together and make a play so everybody can be able to take care of their family.
Did they say a player owns a Fireproof Discount Store? Shout out to our Dodge the Trap for the $2 cash app. Say perfect time to start your bonnet business, Pastor. Listen, the tariffs hot. Well, here is since they're going up on that weed. They're going up on that hair. You babies ain't gonna be able to afford that hair like that. Bonnets. You may be right because they're gonna have to cover their hair more. The price done went up.
That's what it's about at the end of the day.
Did them shoes say bikes? Thought they supposed to say Nike. I think the thing said bikies. Boy, that bet not be no bikies. Boy, don't do that.
A swift difference in prices.
Boy, don't do that. Bikey Air. Boy, is that a bike Air? I can't think. But it is a discount store. He never said that he had Nikes. And boy got bikes.
With difference in prices.
It's gonna hurt. America and China, we can all come together and make a play so everybody can be able to take care of their family. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day. And the consumer spending less money to get the product.
Beauty has a price, and with the U.S. economy's current instability, it is only expected to rise. As both business owners brace for impact, they ask everyone to keep this in mind.
Even when you see that small price hike, just know that you're sowing into good ground and that we still care. We still care, and we still have to live as well.
In Bartlett, I'm Lauren Turman.
That's right. So, we just got to deal with it. Listen, we got businesses and stuff out here popping. When y'all see a little increase, don't get all beside to say, man, they done went out $2, $3, something like that right there. Support the businesses, though. If you say you like it, support the businesses, though. Don't be no little hater. I ain't finna spend no $2, $3, but damn it, you're getting at the $15. I went to Starbucks, y'all. Damn it, you're getting a $15 of coffee. You can't support the business that you've been supporting for like $2, $3 extra. Got to be more careful. Y'all, I did it. I went to Starbucks. I ain't getting nothing, but I had went to Starbucks. I didn't know. Somebody should have told me. I ain't know Starbucks was that expensive. Y'all play too much. But anyway, moving right along. And if the tariffs is affecting hair, then it's gonna affect coffee. It's gonna affect some of everything, right? No, maybe sort of. You don't know. It could. We got an update. Let's go on and do this update. Bring y'all some more information. Remember, damn it. Oh, all right, bam. I got to go on and grab this right here. This is an update about the Walmart shooting. Remember we talked about it yesterday, where a player shot 3 co-workers in Walmart. He shot 2 in Walmart, and then he went to the woman's house, went upstairs, went past somebody else's room, her sister's room, and shot her. But they ain't know each other like that. They ain't had no type of relationship. But he went to her house, went in the house, went past her sister's room, shot her intentionally. We got a little update. They done released balloons. Here we go.
The man accused of killing 2 co-workers and hurting another is now confirmed dead. The Newton County Sheriff's Office says Dwayne Una died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound during a standoff with law enforcement in South Carolina. Investigators say the Walmart employee is accused of shooting those 2 other co-workers overnight Friday, killing one of them. This all happened at the Salem Road Walmart. Investigators say the suspect, identified as Uda, then broke into a home and shot and killed another co-worker. 11 Alive's Molly Oaks, she joins us live now from the newsroom after family and friends remembered one of the victims. And Molly, as I can imagine, a very emotional night for those who knew and loved 19-year-old Akilah Clark.
And there were a couple words we kept hearing, Ron, to describe Akilah. Loving and giving are just 2 of them, after they released bunches of balloons today in her memory.
Stand here together, oh God.
Holding on to balloons, holding on to each other.
I honestly didn't want to release my balloon, but I did it for her, and I miss her a lot.
Releasing balloons, but never the memories.
She's really vibrant, bubbly, friendly, loving, caring. She'll give you her last dollar if she had it. She was so ready to go to college and become a labor and delivery nurse. She was just ready to take the world by storm.
Natalia says she could feel Akilah Clark's presence.
Yeah, I do. Definitely do.
So could Danielle.
You definitely can.
As she remembered the 19-year-old, her daughter's best friend.
She was just a beautiful soul, you know. She's so giving. She's so giving, so loving. This is heartbreaking. Nobody ever expects this, you know what I mean? Nobody ever expects it.
Danielle never did.
I lost my daughter to gun violence July 22nd.
A sadness no mother should know.
They together. I hate that it's like this, you know, but they together. She was her best friend.
So she lost her daughter last year. The best friend just lost her life this year.
That was Molly Oak reporting for us tonight.
IRS.
And they still don't know. Well, they had told us that they have no idea. You know, they really don't know what's going on. They didn't know each other. Shot that baby them out. Balloon releases. And have you good people have noticed that it's been less balloon releases lately? I don't know what's going on with that right there. Less balloon releases. I have no idea why. But she's loved. She's loved. And moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Yeah. She's loved. Let's go around here to Frisco. I said that I had wanted to speak about this situation on the weekend, but something else came up. And just is what it is. Which it was just so many different videos. And I'm like, I ain't finna do all these doggone videos to try to get the gist of really what's happening. So I was able to just find 2. I was able to find 2 that's really, really pouring out something that I guess sums everything up in my mind. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say, I wonder I wonder a far they did. I wonder a far they did. I don't understand. Say Party City closed. They was finna close Party City, didn't? Got to be more careful. I don't know if they just said, you know what? Enough with the balloon releases. I don't know, because I don't see a lot of videos about the balloon releases, and we acting like people not dying on the daily. You know what I'm saying? People still dying. We just not doing the balloon releases. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, and Rumble. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up button everywhere. Share. We trying to grow. Let's go to Frisco, Texas. We're gonna go ahead on and talk about Karmelo Anthony. Karmelo Anthony was accused of stabbing. He was accused in a stabbing death of Austin Metcalf. Austin Metcalf, a lighter hue player. Karmelo is a darker hue player. There's tensions in the community. There's tensions across the country. There's death threats. There's all type of stuff right there. They saying that the darker hue player was wrong for stabbing to death a lighter hue player. Let's go ahead on and see or listen to what had done transpired. Here we go. Hold on. Can't do it. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. You say less balloons because they know they're in the glass now. Say they know they're in the glass case. Say now they in the glass case. I'm reading that all wrong. I done messed everything up. Less balloons because they know in the glass case. I don't know. Say, can Karmelo Anthony hoop like Karmelo Anthony? I don't even know.
Well, the community of Frisco continues to grieve the loss of a young athlete taken far too soon. This as the person arrested and charged in connection to the stabbing of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf has a bond hearing set for Monday.
Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say, I wonder what they did. Say, autocorrect got me. That's
Amelia Frisco has the story.
People filed into Hope Fellowship Church in Frisco to say one final goodbye to 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. Some people wore football jerseys to the service as Metcalf was a member of the Frisco Memorial High School varsity football team. He was also a member of the track and field team. During a track meet earlier this month, Metcalf was killed after he was stabbed in the chest during a fight and died in his twin brother's arms. The fight was with 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony, a student athlete from a different Frisco high school. Arrest documents say the fight was over a seating dispute in the bleachers. Anthony was charged with first-degree murder, and his bond was set at $1 million.
Well, obviously, it's a very tragic case when you have a 17-year-old killed and a 17-year-old boy charged with the murder happening during a school event.
Toby Shook is a criminal defense attorney not involved in this case. A bond hearing is set for Monday where the defense team plans to ask the judge to lower it. Shook explained some of the factors the judge will have to consider.
Obviously, in this case, there is not criminal history, so that's going to weigh in his favor to lowering a bond. The judge will also consider if the defendant's a flight risk. So the defense attorney is going to put on family members that can show he had lived for some years in Frisco, that his family's there, that he's not a flight risk. He has what they call ties to the community.
The prosecution will also have a chance to speak, and they're going up against a new defense attorney for Anthony. Shook told Fox 4 that the family hired Dallas-based criminal defense attorney Mike Howard to represent Anthony.
He's a very experienced criminal lawyer, done lots of trials. He's very good. So that was a good decision, I believe, on the family's part to get an experienced criminal lawyer who's actually tried criminal cases to defend the son.
This case has already captured national attention. Shook believes this will make the case difficult as it moves forward, especially when it comes time for jury selection if the case goes to trial, which Shook believes it will.
It has a danger of poisoning the jury pool so that you'll have more jurors who are exposed and go in with opinions, so they have to be very, very careful during jury selection.
Amelia Jones, Fox News.
They say the lighter hue player had done asked the dog hue player, can you go ahead on and get on up and leave? This is our area. Can you leave our area? They say, buddy, Karmelo say, I bet you won't put your hands on him. So the light of player had done grabbed Karmelo's bag. And then Karmelo jumped up and stabbed him. That's what they say. They say, and then the police had done came on around there and stuff like that right there, and he acted concerned, say, what, is he going to be okay? That's what they say Karmelo had done said. It's a lot to be said about what had done happened. I'm just trying to get y'all the legit stuff because I hope that it go to trial. I hope that it go to trial. Now, people have raised damn near $500,000 in support of Karmelo Anthony. I'm just really, really shocked. But also what they say happened today is Karmelo Anthony has been released on bond. Remember he had the $1 million bond? Well, he done got released.
Within the past hour, 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony has been released from the Collin County Jail after posting bond. A judge reduced his bond this morning from $1 million to $250,000. He's facing a murder charge after police say he stabbed another teenager, Austin Metcalf, while at a track meet at a Frisco high school. Stephen Dial is in McKinney with more. Stephen.
Karmelo Anthony left the Collin County Jail in a suit but had nothing to say to the reporters before he got into that vehicle. The district court judge says that she looked at all the factors in this case, him not having a criminal history, and that led to her making her decision to reduce his bond. 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony was silent after bonding out of the Collin County Jail and being placed on house arrest.
How is this self-defense?
2 days after the family of Austin Metcalf buried their son, they were at the Collin County Courthouse for a bond reduction hearing Monday. Karmelo Anthony is accused of stabbing and killing Metcalf at a Frisco track meet earlier this month. The case has quickly become national news, drawing a lot of attention, resulting in threats and increased security at the courthouse.
Threats and, talk of race war and all kinds of insanity isn't good for, obviously, the Anthony family. It's not good for the Metcalf family.
Cameras were not allowed inside the courtroom, but we did capture the Anthony family arriving. His father, Andrew, testified in the hearing.
Got a whole daddy.
District Court Judge Angela
Daddy Shaw
Tucker said that she's never gotten this volume of calls and had to have this level of security in the courtroom in her 13 years on the bench. Court documents say Anthony stabbed Metcalf during a fight. When an officer arrived, court documents say Anthony told the officer, "I was protecting myself."
He's saying it's self-defense. He was protecting himself.
Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis spoke after the hearing.
The judge has made the call, and so what's important is what's next, and it's our job to be level-headed, to be fact-based, and to follow the truth wherever it leads.
Anthony's father testified he's taking a leave from work because of the incident, and his wife is a stay-at-home mother with 3 other children. During the hearing, the prosecution brought up the fact that more than $400,000 have been raised for the Anthony family.
Ooh, more than $400,000. Now give, send, go. I gotta put me something up on there. Hell, the goal was $500,000. Hell, 418, man.
Saying a reduction is not needed because they have the funds.
They're saying a reduction in the bail was not needed because now they got the funds due to the fundraiser. I wouldn't want to spend the fundraiser money on a damn bond. No, that's supposed to be for pocket.
A big question in this case will be, why did Anthony bring a weapon to a high school stadium?
That's a great
It's a question that was asked of his attorney.
That's an understandable question, but it's not something that, frankly, we're prepared to even go into.
Now, in the opening statement to the media from that interview that you just heard, he led with talking about self-defense. Again, the court documents mention self-defense. We'll have to wait and see how that defense will be made in court when things pan out. Now, according to the judge, the terms of the bond are house arrest and ankle monitor. She told him to stay off social media, and he has to personally call her bailiff every Friday morning, not his parents, but him. And there's a list of other things that is set, and if he violates that, he'll return to the Collin County Jail.
So your mama can't call the bailiff, your daddy can't call the bailiff. You got to call the bailiff. Yourself, playboy. Don't wake up on Fridays talking about I forgot. We don't want to hear that you forgot. You better call these doggone people. The people ain't playing with you. They will lock your head right on back up out here in these streets. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say, ain't it illegal to have weapons at school events? That's a fact. That's really where they're gonna get them at. They're just in my mind. But from what I've just heard, that Austin did not put hands on him. He grabbed a bag. And if those stories, or if that story is true, and then he just jabbed him, you going to jail, Playboy, or you need to go to jail. The family of Anthony, the Texas teen, accused of stabbing another high schooler at a track meet, is considering moving to a gated community and hiring security after he was released from jail. Today or yesterday, Anthony, which is 17, posted a $250,000 bond, down from $1 million. All right, we got all that right there. He said his attorney, who had originally called for reducing it to $150,000, said that the family were stepping up their personal security in the wake of the stabbing. Given Karmelo has no prior criminal history, and given that the young man has not been in any sort of trouble before, that the $1 million was unnecessary. All right, cool, got it. I'm looking at an article. This family needs to be able to survive, he went on. There's been a tremendous amount of pressure, I think, at this point, living in a gated community, given everything. The safety of their younger children is very warranted. Security details and criminal defense are not cheap. You're absolutely correct. So that little $500,000, that shit right there ain't nothing. They finna go on and get that back. They finna go on and get that back to the community real quick. Hold on. I was just looking at some other stuff. But what y'all think though? I don't. It seems to be. I don't know. Like, is it like cut and dry? If dude did not put hands on him, hell, for one, you had a weapon at a school event. That's already a crime, right? That's already a crime. We know that. You cannot even have your gun, even if you is a concealed weapons holder. If I'm not mistaken, in Florida, you can't do it. I don't know about around there. But I'm kind of pretty sure throughout the country you cannot have weapons at a school event. So that right there that's gonna already get him. But if he ain't put hands on him, man, he just went on ahead on the stab, little buddy. I don't know what else to say about this. Right? Just keep your hands to yourself. He says self-defense include the protection of personal property, I think. Well, maybe. I don't know if self-defense includes personal. Hell, let me ask my AI la then. Does self-defense include personal property? He say in Florida, they're talking about the castle doctrine and the stand your ground laws allow residents to use force, including deadly force, to defend themselves and their property. Now, the castle doctrine is coming inside of your home, but I don't think that you can do anything to anybody that's grabbing personal items, like a bag, a cell phone, a purse, or something like that right there. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know if that is going to work. I don't know if that right there is going to work. I could be wrong. He said manslaughter most likely. I'm in agreement with that right there. He said down here in Texas, you can have weapons at school. It's not illegal. But I thought if you have the weapons at school, it has to be like in your vehicle. And then I think that their teachers in Texas get to carry. If I'm not mistaken, if they went through like the mental courses and all that fly stuff right there. Somebody please educate me. Somebody educate me. You said, why I can't keep, damn it, damn computer keep messing up, man. That's why I keep pressing these doggone buttons. You say any weapon on school campuses is illegal. No, but the person was correct about Texas. Can you have weapons in Texas on school property? In Texas, it is generally prohibited to possess a handgun on school property, including school grounds, buildings, and transportation vehicles. However, there are exceptions for certain individuals like school staffs and specific situations. All right, cool. You said the Texas law generally bans carrying a firearm at a school or educational institution. Okay, bam. And they doing a lot. After every doggone thing, this thing keep on freezing on me. I have no idea why. You said that he's going to win. He was attacked. Now, was he attacked more than what I had done said? Because I heard that Buddy never put hands on him. No child is allowed to have a weapon. Now, that's a fact. Children is not supposed to have no weapons. Period, point blank. There's no other way to cut it. Texas was considering teachers packing, but some districts authorize or have policies for it. You say Karmelo is 30 times bigger than them kids. He say he didn't have to poke the kid. I heard that Karmelo was like 140 pounds, though. Am I right about that, y'all? I heard that he's supposed to be like 140 pounds. And Austin was a football player, so I don't understand that he would have been so much bigger than him. I don't know. You say I heard wrong? Educate me then. Educate me. You say he touched his bag. Yes, I did say I heard he grabbed his bag to move his bag to get him to move. I said that I heard that he did not touch Karmelo. And in my mind, if he did not touch Karmelo, which he's still trying to use the stand your ground law or self-defense law. Let's say self-defense, because that's what they've been saying, self-defense. They have not used the stand your ground. I don't see how he could claim self-defense. You say, so Austin was 200 pounds, was 200 plus. Okay. So Karmelo was 5'9", 130 pounds. So y'all saying that he was in fear for his life because Buddy was 200 pounds? Well, how tall was it? How tall was Austin then? So hold on. So is y'all also saying that Anthony didn't tell him to put his hands on him? Huh? Because I was hearing that in a few of the videos.
Hey.
Let me see what else I can get. I say I wasn't going to play all these doggone videos, but...
Farewell in Frisco. Good evening, everybody. I'm Casey Stiegel. Private funeral services were held today for the teen student athlete who was stabbed to death at a school track meet earlier this month. 17-year-old Austin Metcalf was killed back on April 2nd.
So if he's 200 pounds, he have to be at least 5'11".
17-year-old Austin
to 6 foot. If he's 200 pounds, I would give him between 5'10" and 6 foot if the way he looked right there is 200 pounds. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. He say they always do stuff and hold their hands behind their back. He say that there is a backstory to all of this, and I just can't wait till it all come out. I can't wait till it all come out because we just speculating. We speculating. I heard some things. Some people have said some things. I be wanting to know the actual facts. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He say the bag was a part of Karmelo. So are we saying that he had did he have his bag on him and he pulled the bag? Or did he have the bag sitting and he grabbed the bag to move the bag? Which one is we saying, y'all? Because now I can think about it like that right there. If he had the bag on him and he grabbed the bag and pulled him, that could be an assault.
Metcalf was killed back on April 2nd. A teen student from another school has been charged with his murder. The crime has been thrust into the national spotlight, bringing some controversies along with it. On Monday, the alleged killer will make his first appearance before a judge. Fox 4's Amelia Jones is following all of the developments for us tonight. She joins us live.
You say in good sportsmanship, who cares who gets under a tent you didn't buy? Say in the pouring down rain, he say a big bean eat bully. Well, I don't know what Buddy was thinking. So it was also raining out there then too. Okay.
Courthouse where that hearing will happen. Amelia.
Hi there, Casey. At Monday's hearing, we expect Karmelo Anthony's lawyers to ask for a bond reduction so he can get out of jail. But today in Frisco, the focus was on
Say don't nobody know what happened. They just all talk.
Comforting the friends and family of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. People filed into hope.
All right, we already went through a little bit of that right there. I thought that they were just going to tell us just a little bit more. Let me go ahead on and damn it, I wish I could find something from. Oh, all right. Okay, bam. This one from 9 days ago.
I took two things.
I want to hear what they said from 9 days. What the hell just happened? I got to reload. I thought they took a player down. If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, and Rumble. Let's see what these folk out here saying real quick.
We are closely monitoring developments in Collin County. Frisco ISD is making big changes ahead of rescheduled track meet. The district says it's rolling out new safety measures following a deadly stabbing last week that took the life of a Memorial High School student. This happened Wednesday at a UIL track meet in Frisco. Police say 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony stabbed Austin Metcalf. Metcalf died at the hospital. Anthony is now charged with murder, but says he acted in self-defense.
You say that the brothers was bullies?
The district has made changes in response. Athletes will now be required to ride to the track meet in school-provided transportation. They're also increasing security, and everyone, including the athletes, will have to go through metal detectors. The rescheduled meet is set for tomorrow at Little Elm High School.
Oh, they just talking about some other stuff. Anyway, man, in closing, I don't. You say everybody life is over with. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, hey though, man. And he went to a whole nother school. I wonder what really happened though. And the best thing that I can do is, hell, when the trial start, because I don't think that he's gonna plead to anything. I think that it'd be smart because he's claiming self-defense. So, and typically when you claim self-defense, you got to get on the stand. You got to get on the stand typically now with the self-defense thing. You say it all the time with a decisions. Facts. Because in my mind, I wasn't there. Just in my mind, wasn't supposed to have that knife. And if he just grabbed Buddy back, hell, even if he just tried to fight him, you shouldn't have pulled no knife out to stab Buddy. You should have not put. He should have not pulled a knife out to stab him. I don't see. And this is without knowing exactly everything that happened. This is without knowing because he wasn't supposed to have the knife. And if he placed hands on him, he shouldn't have pulled out no damn knife and stabbed that boy to death. I don't know how else to really look at it until we get some more doggone information. I know that dog you people mad. Boy, I know y'all mad. I was on Twitter and just reading comments. Lighter hue people mad. Darker hue people mad. Boy, They using the N-word heavy. Got to be more careful. Shout out to Eric for the $5 super chat. He say, I heard they have video of the incident. He say, I don't know why it's not out yet. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too. I don't know why it has not been released. Read the police report, Willie. It never mentions bully. Well, who the hell got the police report? All right, cool. Let's see if we can find police report. Police report. Karmelo and Anthony. Am I spelling it right? Anthony. They should have a police report. Then the Independent. Is it through the Independent? Yada yada yada. Donates. Please 17. Got that. Bam bam bam. Cause I don't have a police report. Nope. I'm looking for it. Can't find it. Where would the police report be at? The arrest report. Oh, wait. They got on Fox News. They got. Oh. Okay. Wait. I got to put it up here for y'all. What do we have here on Fox News? The arrest report. They got the arrest report. Okay. 17, male, black, brown. That's what's up. Ethnic Negro. Got it. He was 5'9", 130 pounds. Yeah. Baton Rouge. He's single. He ain't got no la. First degree felony. They charged him with first degree. Oh, he gonna get off. Oh, he gonna get off. There's a strong possibility he's going to get off because, as we talked about in other cases, when we overcharge somebody, they typically walk because of the overcharging. It's kind of like the same thing that happened in the Zimmerman case, the George Zimmerman case. They overcharged him. Bam. Okay. Wait a minute. The initial narrative. Hold on. I heard over the radio dispatch call out a stabbing. Call David at the stadium. Yada. Call notes. I'm an athlete was stabbed. The suspect was reported as being a black male wearing a gray hoodie and a blue sweatshirt. I immediately left my office and ran across the Stanley Middle School parking. That's the address right there. You say lot towards southwest entrance in the stadium. As I entered the stadium, two high school age students informed me that the victim was on the north end of the stadium by the bleachers under the Memorial High School tent. He said, I did not identify the students. Next, I proceeded towards the north end of the stadium visitor side on foot. As I got closer to the north end, I could see the Memorial High School tent with multiple individuals under the tent. Once I arrived onto the north side bleachers, and an adult male who was on the track pointed out the suspect. I was not able to identify that witness. The individual that was pointed out to me was a black male wearing a gray hooded sweater and a dark color Nike pants. He said the suspect at this point was on the track of the north end. There was a chain link fence. Wait. Bam, the chain link fence. He said, I gave the suspects instructions to keep his hands up in the air. During this time, the suspect said verbally out loud, I was protecting myself. That's what he said out loud. I should be noted that I had not questioned him about the incident when he made that comment. I asked him if he had any weapons, and he said no. I patted him down for weapons while we were walking along the fence, and I did not locate any on his person. I instructed the male to continue walking along the fence, with which he complied, towards an area where there was an opening in the fence that led off the track. While walking him off the track, the suspect also said he put his hands on me. I then detained the suspect in handcuffs, handcuffed him behind his back. Let me stroll up. handcuffed him behind his back, and he had him sit down on the ground. Officer Ricky had arrived on the scene at the time. He said, I conducted another pat down of his person and then searched his person after he gave me consent. No weapon was located. While the suspect sat on the ground, I advised that I had the alleged suspect. The suspect then responded and says, I'm not alleged. I did it. Uh-oh. All right. He said, I did it. Next, Officer Ricky and I walked the suspect to the patrol vehicle, yada, 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 which was on the north gate of the stadium. As we was walking to the squad car, the suspect was emotional and he said he put his hands on me. I told him not to. I did not question the suspect about the incident while he was escorted to the patrol vehicle. I searched his person once again. I don't know why they got to keep searching him. And I had him sit in the back seat area, the driver's side of the patrol car. While the suspect was in the back seat, I noticed fresh blood on his left middle finger. I verbally acknowledged that I saw the blood. I saw the blood out loud so that it would be captured on the body-worn camera. It should also be noted that the suspect asked me, is he going to be okay? See, so he was concerned about him. He was concerned while he was in the back seat. So that would play good in court, and that will also show that he didn't mean to kill him, but he stabbed him because he told him, don't put your hands on me. That's what he had done said. I then identified the suspect. He provided his name and his date of birth, verbally as Karmelo Anthony, black male with a date of birth, which I ran through the dispatch. Officer Hancock arrived on the scene and remained with me and the suspect at this point. Karmelo was then checked via eSchool database. The students are also confirmed his identity. The identity information he provided matched the individual I had in custody, Karmelo Anthony. Next, I was advised by the Sergeant Holland to transport the suspect to Frisco PD jail. They say Officer Hancock and I transported him to the FPD jail. Again, I did not question Karmelo about the incident. Upon the arrival to the Frisco jail, Karmelo was escorted in the intake area. The FPD jail staff changed him out into jail attire, and I remained with the jail staff the entire time that he was being changed over. The clothes Karmelo was wearing was placed in the FPD paper evidence bag. The clothes remain in my possession from this point. Upon Karmelo being placed in the jail cell, I continued to keep possession of his clothes. I returned to the patrol car along with Officer Hancock, which was the FPD Sally Port, and placed Karmelo's clothes in the back trunk area. I drove the police vehicle out of the Sally Port and parked the squad car in the FPD patrol parking lot. Karmelo's clothes remained in the trunk of the vehicle. The FPD crime scene technician Kate Dillard then took possession of Karmelo's clothes. I added my body-worn camera to the case. I have no further information to report. That boy did a whole bunch of writing right there. I thought that he was going to say something else. Hold up. It's a long police report. I kind of just want to get to a point to where he's speaking to something, but I'm guessing Karmelo didn't say anything else. I don't know. Let me read real quick. Yada, yada, yada. As a place in the dispatch, and the suspect was described as a black male wearing. Okay, so this was another officer. When I arrived on the scene, I approached and yada, yada, yada. Identified as Karmelo. We got all that right there. Anthony then made a spontaneous statement and stated, I am not allege I did it. Okay, so this is another officer confirming what he had done said. Cortez Priest got that in the rear driver, yada yada yada, self-defense, and I replied by telling Anthony that I did not know what happened. Okay, got that right there. They say I noticed that Anthony had blood on his left middle finger. We got all that right there. We still scrolling. We scrolling. I'm just trying to see that he say anything other than what the first officer had done said. On the black male wearing, yada, yada, yada. Got that right there. We scrolling. I am proofreading. Well, not proofreading. I'm scan reading really, really fast. Relatively himself, 10,000 hours. Suspect that got that black male subject. Got that right there. Obviously, in the weather. Ooh, we got a lot of reports. Possibly due to the weather and non-essential personnel in the area. Got that suspect was able to locate a knife. Officer Schultz was able to locate a knife. It was located between rows 9 and 10 near seat 30. Closest to the aisles, partially open. The rain began to come down again heavy, and it was determined that instead of moving the knife, the officers would cover it up with large blue tarps. That was really, really smart. Hold on. That's what's up. Hold on. Somebody said page 4. You said page 4. Well, what page am I on? And how many pages is it? Y'all got me out here reading a novel. I can't be doing all that doggone reading, which it does help with reading if you read. It really, really do, though. Assist immediate investigation, yada, yada, yada. Let's scroll down, download the body cam footage. We got all that right there. They say 33 photos was taken and used and re-downloaded. Got that right there. Hold on. I responded to the report. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I grabbed the tape. Yada, yada, yada. I don't think that he said anything else. Oh, page 4. We made it. Got to be more careful. Y'all, we made it to page 4. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all from everywhere for being around here. Whew. Page 4. The victim, Austin, and the suspect, who was later identified as Karmelo, got that right there. Anthony was from Centennial High School and was sitting under the memorial tent. Got that. Austin had told Anthony that he needed to move out from up under their team's tent, and Anthony grabbed his bag. And see, I heard that Anthony grabbed his bag, opened it, and reached inside and proceeded to tell Austin, touch me and see what happens. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Wait a minute. Anthony grabbed his bag. So that's Karmelo. My bad. All right. So Austin didn't grab his bag yet. Anthony grabbed his own bag, opened it, put his hands in, and say, touch me and see what happened. Oh, no, dog. He said no one really thought Anthony really had any weapons in his bag, and Austin proceeded to touch Anthony. And then Anthony told Austin to punch him and see what happens. That's kind of strange. Hold on. Austin proceeded to touch him. So he went to touch him, right? Proceeded. I'm about to lay hands on you. We got that right there. Austin proceeded to touch Anthony, and then Anthony told Austin to punch him and see what happens. A short time later, Austin grabbed Anthony to tell him to move, and Anthony pulled out what's recalled as a black knife and stabbed Austin once in the chest and then ran away. Okay, so he did put hands on Anthony. Austin did put hands on Anthony. Okay. According to the report. According to the report, we can only go by what we know. Well, what we can prove. And right now, the proof is in the police report. Let me see that right there. But why would he tell Buddy, hey, touch me and see what happened? It don't sound like that he was, like, afraid, was it? So he proceeded to touch him, and then he said, punch me. So right at that moment, the people had to say that nobody believed that he really had a weapon inside of his bag. But he knew that he had a weapon inside his bag. That's why he told him, put your hands on me. Go ahead, punch me. He knew that once he put his hands on him and or punched him, he was going to stab Buddy. He knew what he was going to do. So would that fall up under intent? Can that be intent? Yeah, that's probably why they charged him with first degree, according to the report. He said it sounded like he baited him. He said Karmelo wasn't bullied, point blank, period. I'm in agreement with that right there. I don't think that he was bullied. This is premeditated, right? Because from that point, he grabbed his own bag, put his hand inside his bag. He's knowing that he got a weapon. Put your hands on me and see what happened. I proceed to touch him. Oh, punch me. Punch me then. Punch me then. He wanted an excuse to stab that boy. He wanted an excuse to stab that boy. I'm sorry. He wanted an excuse to stab him. Mm-hmm. A short time later, Austin grabbed Anthony to tell him to move, and Anthony pulled out what somebody recalled as a black knife and stabbed Austin once in the chest and then he ran away. Austin began grabbing his chest and telling everyone to get help. Blank advised he did not know Anthony's name, but stated another Memorial Track member, such was friends with Anthony, and he could identify Anthony. Described Anthony as a black male, skinny, with possibly a goatee, short, puffy hair, and wearing a Centennial High School clothing. This concluded my contact with, I guess, Austin. I then was instructed to start a crime scene log and retrieve crime scene logs from my report from my patrol vehicle and begin starting the crime scene log. I was later retrieved by the officer Schultz. Later relieved by the officer who took over the crime scene log, and I cleared the scene. Oh wow! Yada yada yada. Strolling again. After hearing over the dispatch, say we got him in custody. Multiple witnesses provided statements where the stabbing had done occurred, and myself escorted Karmelo Anthony to the. Okay, we got that right there. Hold on. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. You say, if I see you go in your bag, I know it's something in it. Stop playing. Well, we can. I've seen like a lot of people fake. And I've seen a few of those people who have faked got their behind whooped for faking. But I've seen some people fake and they really had that fight. So I can kind of understand what people like. He put his hands in his back. He ain't got nothing. I can truly understand why people will say that, because back in my day, that's how we used to look at it. But as I done got older, I believe everybody got something. You can't tell me nothing. I don't care. You bucket naked that you got something that can harm me. Just in my mind. In regards to stabbing, the note had been stabbed in the chest, unconscious and not breathing. When I arrived to the crime scene, he was already marked off and the suspect was in custody. I began asking people if there was any witnesses to anything. I made yada yada yada, both breathing heavy and crying due to the nature of the events. There was coaches on the fields and pouring down rain. We made a decision to relocate to the locker room, yada yada yada, once everything had done. All right, right there. We bam. I asked him, sitting on the bleachers with another male. Bam. And then said Austin, the victim, told this male that since he did not go to memorial, he had to leave the tent. Austin and the male went back and forth, and then Austin stood up and pushed the male to get him out of the tent. We got some more information. So he was pushed. Hold on. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He say, just had a shooting today. Play at your own risk. That's a fact. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $5 super chat. He say, why do people miss the point? He say, white boy is off earth for starting ish and was wrong. Melo might go to the pen or heaven for playing in this. Should have fought. Yeah. You absolutely correct about that right there. Like the Hugh player played too. That mean played too much, because it also says Austin and the male went back and forth, and then Austin stood up and pushed the male to get him out of the tent. Blank had said during this time of arguing, the male was reaching around in his bag he had. It was at this time the male took out a knife and stabbed Austin and then left the scene. This was all Blank remembered when he talked to me. So now somebody said Austin put hands on him. Later identified the victim, yada yada, Austin, the medical personnel, and engage in life savings measures. We got all that right there. He said I met with the officer after the paperwork. Responsible. Got all that right there. All righty. Well, how many more pages? Oh hell no! They still writing stuff. Who bought to the trauma to that? Damn it! Well, that's all that I need right there, right now, right? You say Austin was dead wrong. Dead wrong. That's a fact. If these reports is right, and we got to go by the reports. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there, man. If y'all just not coming on in, and y'all hit the like button, the share button, tell somebody about the player button, do all that fly stuff right there. I need your support. Damn it, support is a verb out here. What's going on this wonderful Tuesday, April the 15th, 20 to 25? I need your support. That boy there dead. That boy there dead. Walked into the main lobby. Yada yada yada. I have voluntary witnesses. It's a lot in this police report, y'all. It's a lot of police reporting. They done blacked out a lot of stuff. That's what's up. Listen, y'all gotta stop putting your hands on each other. Y'all stop putting your hands on each other, and y'all gotta stop carrying weapons to school events. So they were both wrong. One was legally wrong. Karmelo was legally wrong. Austin was societal wrong, or societal. Damn it, he was man-to-man wrong. You say Austin thought it was the 1960s. Got to be more careful. You know, put hands on Buddy. Buddy just jeweled his ass. He stabbed him in the chest. Listen. He could have stabbed him or cut him anywhere else. He stabbed him in the chest. He done broke that little chest bone thing, like with the real thing. Oh, gee, do you know the strength that it takes for you to stab somebody? And like, you got to be like, really, I'm finna stab you. And that's what had to happen. So I guess y'all, we really do got to see what transpired in this doggone case. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. You say, white boys acting like they mama caring, policing people. Oh, listen, they better not. Listen, y'all better stop trying to remove people from up under the tent. And or ask politely. Ask polite. I don't sit down. Now, I do understand why he probably put hands on Karmelo, because, like, in the thing said, they was going back and forth. So they were both slick rapping each other. He said, Willie speaking from experience out here. Bam. Get it to you out here in these doggone street. Decisions. Austin got himself killed. Austin got himself killed. due to the decisions he made. To all of my young people and all of my old people, decisions determine whether you is going to stay on earth or you're going to get from around here. Mm-hmm. I promise you that right there. If you're going to stay on earth or you're going to get from around here. Uh-huh. I can't find my thing. Now, where my thing at? Something acting real up right here. Hold on. I got it. I want to show y'all something else because I was just looking at this thing and I'm going to touch on it quick. I'm going to feel on it. I'm going to feel on that thing real quick. Hold on. Damn it. Gonna stroll down. I'm trying to get this thing up for you, man. If y'all is enjoying the show, man, can y'all please hit the thumbs up button? It's not gonna hurt nobody. It's really not gonna hurt nobody. The numbers is down and I need the numbers to be high. Now, why am I not finding it? Hold on. I'm not finding it. Something is really wrong, but I'm gonna find it because I'm on the New York Post. I'm on the New York Post and I'm scrolling. I guess I gotta type it in. I gotta type this right here in. I'm finna put it up here in just a second. Because I heard something today and I was like, oh man. So they went on ahead and went round with it. They went on ahead and I got it. Let me grab this. Just a second. I gotta black me out, y'all. Hold on. I got to bear with me. Real quick. This what happen when you ain't got on no clothes. I had these screens. Well, I'm still here. I had to put that there up. Some people might think I got a fupa or something, but I don't. We ain't doing that. All right, y'all. I saw this right here. Let me make sure I get it up. Let me put this right here up on the screen. Did y'all hear about the ladies going into space? Did y'all hear about the ladies going into space, though? The ladies who had went into space was Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, and Blue Origins, an all-female crew. An all-female crew, like they say, may not actually be astronauts. And Gayle King also went into space, too. Say Willie got on leggings. Don't do that. Don't do that right there. God damn it. Don't talk about me like that right there. But look. Let me just, I don't really want to read nothing, but despite billionaire Jeff Bezos dubbing the all-female crew astronauts following a successful 11-minute flight on Monday, the details of the mission may disqualify the women from being officially recognized by astronauts. And they should not be recognized as no damn astronauts. They ain't put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So these is the lovely ladies who went to space. They went to space. Now, did they go? I think they went to like the moon or something, didn't it? Hold on. Since none of the crew members have actually played a direct role in piloting the flight, Perry and the rest of the women may find themselves classified as space travelers rather than astronauts, according to the federal rules. The new Shepard rocket and capsule was flying anonymously. Is that anonymously? Towards the direction from the ground crew. All right, bam. I put this up here. I'm talking about this right here just for a reason. Because I saw something and I'm like, but I heard. Now, these is the pictures. I'm strolling. They playing and stuff like that right there. It looked like they in the Galvatron at like the youth fair or something. Okay. The crew posted together in the Texas desert after a successful landing. Right. Successful landing. We got that. Because I heard this morning that somebody got out and they kissed the ground. I was like, did they kiss the ground? So let me click on this one right here. Kiss the ground. Did they kiss the ground on Earth? Oh, yeah, so she kissed the ground on Earth. I thought that they were saying that one of them kissed the ground in space or something like that right there, right? He say, not the moon. Not the moon. Hold on. Let's see if they're going to play a little video for me real quick. Because I'm finna say something. I am finna say something. Y'all just got to bear with me. Let me cut some sound on. Oh, no. What did y'all do? No. What did y'all? All right. Play. What happened? Now, why did y'all? What is it? They faking. So just let it play. Let me just wait for this thing right here to go on by real quick. You say the right. You say that two of them kissed the dirt. They kissed the dirt is what I had done heard. But I ain't see it for myself yet. But they said that it kissed the ground. But it was dirt. Little dirty mouth, little heifers. I don't know why y'all kissing the dirt out here in these doggone street. You back in America. Hold on. Let's see. They done hit us with a realtor.com and ain't nobody buying houses. You say that so Gail had done did it. Nah, God, dog it say you done called it out real quick. You want to see the space videos. That's my point. This is the only reason I'm talking about this right here. They got all these pictures of them on Earth. Huh? Look at it. Can I cut the sound? Oh. She didn't really close it again. Hold on. She didn't really close it again. Come on out, guys.
Where are my babies?
You're over here. Go see them.
Where? Oh, we have to go
Right
there. Okay.
Katie!
Woo! Little nasty mouth.
Thank you.
What, was she in the bathroom?
Have a moment with the ground. Let me just appreciate the ground.
Knees. We'll put that hand in the dirt.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. That was amazing. It was amazing.
I'm so proud. So proud of you.
Oh my God.
You said Gail about to be 160 years old?
I'm so proud of you.
62.
Right around the bushes here.
Now, I just want y'all to understand this right here. Now, I don't know if they had the shoulder or not, but did they record the pod coming back in? Did they record the pod landing? Because they started this video off with the stairs. Oh, I got the stairs there. But you mean to tell me, notice, watch this. Nobody got off. Listen, nobody had a phone. Willie was over there to get Gail a kiss. I don't need much, no. You say it looked low budget. It looked low budget. Look at all these people. She had to walk all the way out there to her family. She had to walk all the way out there to find her family, to hug her family and shit like that right there. Look. Nah. This is her here. This is her here with her hands up about the hug. You had to walk way over there. Girl, your family don't care nothing about you, baby. Your family don't care nothing about you. Look. Way back here. We don't care nothing about you. The cameras don't care nothing about you, baby.
I have no, it's not working. So someone just tell me when we're on. Does anyone have our app?
Now, listen, I don't want to say that they didn't go to space. I just got a problem. Look. These the photos. Oh, so cute. Oh. Listen. Not one picture out of space, man. Where's the moon? Right? Well, come on, dog. Y'all could have showed us some stars or something. Say that's that feminism. They want to be the first women in space. Y'all play too much. We already had men there. Shut up. They done already had women there too. They didn't have a phone. None of them stepped out with a phone to take their own pictures. Y'all play too much. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. I can't eat much. Anyway, let's get into something that's more exciting. And what's more exciting? Domestic love out here in these doggone streets. We got a domestic love event. At its finest, we got a man who was shot several times while riding in his little la SUV. I wonder who shot a player out here in these streets. Let's go ahead on and play it. Hold on. Play.
Now to breaking news this morning where police say that a man was shot several times while riding in his girlfriend's SUV in North Houston. Police also said that woman's ex-boyfriend is the person who pulled the trigger.
This all happened at the corner of Sweetwater and Nelda Road, and that is where our Devon Raming is joining us live this morning. So Devon, we all want to know if police have made any arrests here.
You said that ABC News hadn't showed them in space. I got to look it up. Go ahead.
Jacob and Steph, good morning. As of right now, no, but the scene here at the intersection is still very active considering this all happened roughly 4 hours ago. You can see the black Tahoe is still sitting in the middle of the intersection. That's the Tahoe that the couple was riding in. It's currently riddled with bullets and in any minute now is about to be towed away as police are still trying to piece together exactly what happened in the moments leading up to this scary shooting. Now, this morning, Houston police tell us this actually all started earlier in the day, Monday, when the suspect first shot at his ex-girlfriend at another location.
So, Buddy had done shot at his ex-girlfriend a day or two earlier, right? So then, now she riding with her boyfriend. Got him shot.
Police say hours later, the suspect then made contact again this morning while riding a bicycle here at the intersection of Sweetwater Lane and Nelda Road at around 2 o'clock this morning. Investigators say the suspect rolled up on the couple and fired multiple shots at the black Tahoe his ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend were riding in, shooting the new boyfriend multiple times.
This time we know who the suspect is. We're actively looking to apprehend him. At this time, if anybody knows the whereabouts or has any information or saw what happened out here, they'll call HPD's Crime Stoppers or HPD's Homicide Division. We'd appreciate it.
The girlfriend's new boyfriend is currently in critical condition, and this morning we're still working to learn a suspect description to learn more about who police are looking for. Meanwhile, back out here live, we're also told the girlfriend was not injured during the shooting here at this intersection and is being detained here at the scene for questioning. But again, police are asking anyone with information that could lead to an arrest. In this case, maybe you were out here early this morning and you might have saw something happening here.
So she wasn't hit. Normally, they still be living, especially when you player be getting shot behind that monkey. She put you in a situation. She put you in the situation to get you popped out here. Remember, the day earlier or the other day, damn it, I forgot what they had. They ain't much said. He had that shot at her then. But because she got a monkey, you still around her. You probably had them believe her when she had done told you, I don't mess with him no more. We been broke up. I wouldn't sleep with him with my enemy monkey. You know how they be out here trying to sell it to us. He nasty. I would never. I am above that. Done got buddy popped out here in these doggone street. Players, boy, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. All monkey ain't good monkey. It's monkey, but all monkey ain't good monkey. And y'all gotta cut out this believing. This we believe you, baby. Y'all gotta cut that out, man. Cause you can lose your life behind some monkey. Even the Bible tell y'all about that monkey. That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Though. It's wrong out here. Not that dog. You said that there's some video. But dog, I can't see it right now. But you said that thing had them bounced on the ground. Got to be more careful. I don't be believing these people. Now, listen. Even if I was to go and take the trip into space, I still wouldn't believe that I don't went to space. I don't watch too many movies. I'm already sold on we can kind of make anything do what it do. You know what I'm saying? We can make anything look like anything. So I can't really go with that right there. Hell, do y'all want to do another domestic love relationship? Or really? And what's going on with us players removing ourselves from Earth, though? I know that y'all be in love and all that fly stuff, but we got to stop moving each other from Earth, removing ourselves from Earth. Shout out to the Monk 1987 for the $5 super chat. He says, so it takes longer to go to the corner store than outer space. Yeah. For real though. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. You say just scan the live videos. They just went up and dropped down. You say they was on camera the whole time. Got to be more careful. And y'all know what else crazy? If they was on camera the whole doggone time, but when you go in certain places, your phone's still dropping calls. You got satellites everywhere. I don't be believing stuff. Anyway, we got a murder-suicide. We got a man who was accused of killing a woman in Miami, Dade County, Florida, my state, stand your ground state. Bust bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. When 55 Life State has recently been arrested.
Details after a murder-suicide in Miami at an insurance building.
Police say a man shot his estranged wife before turning the gun on himself. Local 10's Michaela Hightower is live at the scene with reaction from the victim's family on this domestic violence tragedy. Michaela.
Christy and Denise, this is a really sad case of domestic violence, one involving GPS tracking and alleged harassment for the victim and the entire family. We spoke to the older sister who said she begged her sister to go back to Nicaragua because things got so bad. She said she had a bad feeling, a feeling that turned out to be right.
Shout out to all of the family members who be seeing the relationship going wrong and they be trying to reach out to y'all, tell them, leave them. Separate them. He don't mean you no good, baby. Don't do it. This not love. And the people don't pay you no damn attention because it is love to them. Here we go.
La amo. Que ella siempre va a ser mi niña. Fighting through tears, Maria Guzman, the sister of Indiana Mendoza, describes a horrific relationship her sister had with her estranged husband before police say he took her life, then took his own.
Que fue un poco hombre.
He wasn't a real man. He made the decision because he didn't think about his family or my mother.
I bet you won't say that to his face. Well, he dead now, though. But I bet you wouldn't have said that he wasn't no real man to his face. And how could you call him not a real man if you're not a real man? Then what? Why do we say that right there? You're not a real man. You're not a real woman. They are real. They are real. We just don't agree with the decisions that they make out here. You know, sometimes. He was a real man. He popped ass and popped himself. It don't get no realer than that.
And that he knew he was going to kill her. Guzman says her sister was paranoid for good reason, as she constantly faced threats and stalking, even going as far as predicting her own death on social media, posting this video
so she like a rapper,
saying, "Whatever happens to me after I post this video, he's responsible for. I put blame on him for anything that happens to me." The Nicaraguan journalist would go to work Monday morning.
So do y'all even understand that she blamed him for if anything happened to her? So bitch, you just ain't gonna blame yourself at all for the decisions that you had to make. No.
Call her sister to let her know she arrived safely. Except she wouldn't know her sister, Indiana's life would be taken after hanging up that call. That day, the last call I had with her was at 7:53, a few minutes before he killed her. Police say inside the Del Toro Insurance Company on the corner of Northwest 27th Avenue and Flagler Street is where she was met by her estranged husband, 61-year-old Reynaldo Sandoval, with a gun. Guzman describes him as a violent man. She had an injury right here on her face, right here on her shoulder, and this part here as well. She says restraining orders weren't enough. Even an arrest where he was later released wouldn't keep him away. He harassed Indiana and the entire family. Sandoval was arrested April 2nd for alleged stalking and violating a domestic violence injunction.
Say he on that boy.
He didn't know where she lived, and he knows what he did. He put a GPS on my brother's car, and he got to where she lived.
He put a GPS on her brother's car. Her brother done went round that. See, we don't be thinking stuff through. Shout out to the estranged husband. Shout out to the estranged husband for thinking it through, though. If y'all not gonna tell me where my wife at, man, I'm gonna find a way. And he found a way.
Guzman believes law enforcement could have done more.
What could they have done if he using trackers and shit to find her? What could he? What? She should have went back to Nicaragua like you had done told her then.
And while that murder happened at 8 o'clock in the morning here at El Toro Insurance offices, that sister said she didn't learn of her sister's death until 2 in the afternoon. She said she didn't learn it from police, but instead from family in Nicaragua, as it had already hit the news in their country. She says she's now making plans to take her sister back to their land to bury her where their family still resides.
Now you can take her back to Nicaragua. And she's gonna go willingly. She's not gonna, she's not gonna fight you on it or nothing. She's just gonna go, because now you can take her. See, she decided to make her own damn decision because she's an adult. She's an adult, and we as adults supposed to be making our own decisions out here in the doggone streets. She say, Willie, say Del Toro. Del Toro. Del Toro. You got to work your R's. You got to roll them R's. Del Toro. Yeah. For real. Y'all, I am also over here looking at Katy Perry Instagram. They got them inside the little pod. They got like one camera. One or two cameras. But I can't take y'all. Do y'all know that I don't think they went up there with water? I don't think they had water. They just went up. They just went up there and came back. I can't take them serious. Hold on. So y'all ain't like go to the mall or nothing, huh? That's what's up. Let me look up old Katy. Then why she ain't got no? Oh, she do got a check by her name. Hold on. She got a little check by her name, and why I can't find that baby? I can't find the one with the check. That's an underscore Katy Perry. I ain't gonna be able to find it in. I don't know. She probably made her thing private. I can't even show it over there. But I ain't even gonna worry about that right there. Here, moving right along real quick. Damn it. I guess I gotta do that later. I don't want to do none of that right there. I tried to find little mama. Now, if I got her thing sitting up over here. Oh, I think I'm spelling it wrong. I did spell it wrong. I'm so sorry. Katy I put Lady Perry. That's what's up. So now I got Katie. All right. Show y'all something real quick. We play too much, but I guess we got to allow people to play. Hold on, let me make sure I got it all right. Why ain't that showing? Okay, bam. We're going to go ahead on. We're going to go around here to Kate. This is Katie them.
1, 2, 3, take up space! Jameer's in space! Flynn, I gotcha, Flynn.
Gotcha. Proud of you, Flynn.
Check it out.
Oh, the moon! You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon.
That's amazing. Wow, look at the blue line.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I might have to take out this doggone song that they sang.
Got it?
And again, it goes back to no cell phones, but there is cameras all on the inside of the Hubble. It's cameras all through that. You say it's sound fake. Listen. I saw one person that looks like is a camera on a stick, but not a cell phone camera. You see, like it's on her arm. It's on her arm, but nobody has their own personal cell phones. And y'all believe in this shit, right? I don't understand it. They say that this is an incredible moment. Space hookers. I like that right there. Space hookers out here. You say that's at Universal Studios. They in Florida. They were right there in Florida. Say, you are incredible. We love you. Can't wait for the next week, Mexico. Oh, 1 million people watched this thing or they thumbs upped it. Listen, there was, I think, the beginning post. They showed inside the pod. Hold on. She showed inside the pod.
The capsule
Yeah.
that we have been training in for the last few days. Here I am.
This shit got 6 seats.
Seat number 2.
They ain't got no cup holder. This ain't got no cup holder.
This is my call name, Feather. Here on the New Shepherd. I think I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing a little bit. I gotta sing in space. And these are all of my astronaut girly friends. We are the Taken Up Space crew. And of course, that saying has had a different meaning to it, but I think it's now the first time ever that it's a double entendre.
All that flash shit. Listen, I got a good question. Who is Katy Perry? Was she like a news person or something like that right now? Because I'm thinking that she used to be like on the news or something, right? No. She wasn't like no news anchor or nothing. I don't know what the hell they trying to do out here in the doggone city. You say that's Take 6? Take 6. A pop star. Also, she was a singer. Katy Perry was a singer? You is lying to me? She used to sing stuff? Oh, all right. Shit, I ain't know the hell Katy Perry was. Hold on, let me try to Google it, little baby. Okay. Boy, you type in Katy Perry, it's all about the space thing. Now, do y'all know what they just did? You say, Willie, it's not culture. I want y'all to just understand what they just had and did. They got some of the biggest names to go up in space. Shout out to Air for the $5 super chat. He said Katy Perry was a singer They're playing with each other more than looking at space. Shaking my head. Did y'all notice that right now? Ooh, we girls in space. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They didn't really seem mesmerized to me. You say Katy Perry, she's a big mogul. She acts, she sings, and she dances. Was she the one married to Jeff Bezos or something like that right now? Is this Jeff Bezos' ex-wife? No, because they say that Jeff Bezos' ex-wife looked horrible or something like that right there. Huh? Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. That he gave that baby $19 billion. Nope, that ain't her. All right. You say anybody can be an astronaut. It's a doggone shame, but oh yeah. Y'all, they did this for a reason. I think that they really wanted to bring back or reboot. I think they wanted the reboot in the American people and in the people of the world that we really do this thing called go out of space. I already Googled Katie. I got Katie up here now. Yeah. I was just playing with the Jeff Bezos thing. Because that wasn't his ex-wife right there. Just saying. Man, listen. Well, I think that's all I got. Y'all, please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe. Like I always ask y'all. Like I always beg. Really. Thank y'all for being around here on Twitter. Twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show. Rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Twitch.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for all the thumbs up. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead on and get a reset on that right there. Let me see how many thumbs up I had. I had 227. For some reason, I just can't. It's just the numbers just really low through the week now. I don't know. I think that they still doing that thing called what did I call it? They shadow banning. I think that YT is just still shadow banned. I think I've been shadow banned for the last 2.5 years. And I'm still just around here trying to do the doggone job. You see, I just can't believe it. Sorry, not sorry. For real though, I just I got bills. I ain't got time to believe that we going somewhere else. We got all this damn technology. You mean if Hitch ain't bring a camera? Listen, can somebody remove you from your phone for all that time that they supposedly went up there and came back? Huh? Because you don't need Wi-Fi. You don't need a connection with your phone to take videos and, take pictures and stuff. I just don't. Y'all give y'all something to pat on the back, but y'all done made it to the end of the night news right here in the doggone street. Numbers is low, but we've had good times, we had bad times, and we just round here. Players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I is. And if y'all would still like to help a player on his journey to rebuilding, please go around there to GoFundMe. The Willie Williams Show. Just go on around there and type that right on in, or hit the link down at the bottom. What else I had to say? I had to say something else. Hell, that's about it. Got nothing else to say. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. I see y'all mañana.